And Dr. Luca. Veluca. podcast yesterday, Benita, for all that they've been doing. The generosity of our Goa International Open Grandmasters Chess Tournament exceeds to the boundaries that we would get a prize for answering a question today. It's a very simple question if you might have been paying attention. Benita will ask you that question and she'll run towards you. You answer it right, you take some merchandise from us. Alright, so here she is.
A very good evening to all of you. This is Vinita welcoming you for this beautiful day, a fighting day that comes to an end for the few of you. Alright, so as my friend Desmond said that I have some souvenirs for you to take back home. Here's the first question coming to you and anybody sitting out there, whoever comes, answers that first gets this prize. The question to you is, how many countries have participated in this tournament? Come running to me and tell me.
28.
So she's absolutely right. What's your name? Asmita. Put your hands for Asmita. Thank you, girl. I'll be back with yet another prize. Stay tuned.
I'll give you a clue. Rita, I'll give them a clue. Probably you open the internet and look at all the questions that might be asked. If you have the answers, it's going to be beneficial for you. Wonderful. So, internationally acclaimed. Yet again, this is the second edition that we have of the tournament. And year after year, we are ensuring that this is going to go onto the highest pedestal of international standards. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the fulcrum, the backbone of an organization of this magnitude comes in with people coming in from expertise, different walks of life, to sit together on a panel to create such a furore as we have today for the International Chess Tournament. So we'd like to introduce these dignitaries who are here sharing their valuable gift of their time. Well, our Honorable Chief Guest this lovely evening has not yet arrived. He's on his way, and he said, time management is the essence. That's what he said. So he said, go ahead and let everyone else be welcomed. First of all, I'd like to have our treasurer for the Goa Chess Association, Mr. Vishwas Pilankar, please do us the honors of giving away a lovely token of flowers to our Deputy Director for Ayush, Dr. Datta Bhatt. Ladies and gentlemen, please be generous. Put your hands together for Dr. Datta Bhatt, Deputy Director for Ayush, Ministry of Ayush. Thank you for being with us here, sir. I'd like to have the Joint Secretary for the Goa Chess Association, Mr. Satyavan Harmalkar, to please stand up and give another bouquet. And this one would go out to the corporate head for Nestle Goa. Nestle is an American company ranking in the Forbes of the world. Mr. Sanjay Bandhari, the corporate head for Nestle Goa. Welcome, sir.
Deputy Director Abiton to please give a floral welcome to the President, Mr. Kishore Bandekar, Tournament Director. So could you please do the honors for us with a smiling face? We have Mr. Bandekar with as beautiful flowers as his smile. Thank you, sir.
Well, he's also a representative of the All India Chess Federation, and of course, our Honorary Secretary for the Goa Chess Association, Mr. Kishore Bandekar. We'd also like to recognize the presence today of our Chief Arbiter, who has been doing a magnanimous, fantabulous job. We'd like him to please stand up and all of us clap for him, Mr. Gopal Kumar. He's always a busy man. Sometimes I could say he's been kidnapped by some people, for other reasons that they need him, because that's exactly where he is. So he's always looking around to make sure that everything is executed to military perfection. Our arbiter, Mr. Gopal Kumar. Thank you, sir. we'll ask you to come in next. We'd also like to have our next dignitary welcome.
I'd like to welcome the presence of Vice President, Goa Chess Association, Mr. Ashish Keni.
Mr. Ashish Keni, sir.
The man with less words.
Yes.
But there he is right in front.
Right, sir, if you could please stand up and all of us see how your hands are raised.
Can you please put your hands together for Mr. Keni?
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Of course, they say that when it's very important for funds to come into an organization, but when the funds come inside, the Lakshmi, it should not go out, and that is definitely taken charge of by the honorary treasurer for the Goa Chess Association. Say hello to Mr. Vishwas Pilankar.
Thank you, sir. Let me take the pleasure of honoring the GCA Joint Secretary, Mr. Satyavan Harmalkar. So, could you please stand out and wave out to everybody?
Ladies and gentlemen, please take note. We'd like to all stand up with a standing ovation for our very own President of the Goa Chess Association and the Honorable Minister for Power for the Government of Goa, Shri Nilesh Kabral.
Very warm welcome, sir.
We'd like to ask Mr. Vishwas Pilankar, the Treasurer for GCA, to please give our big boss a token of our love and appreciation towards all that he's doing for the fraternity of chess. Nilesh, sir, this is for you. From all of us, we love you very much. We'd also like to recognize the presence of the Deputy Director Arbiter, Mr. Arvind Mamal. So could you please stand up so we all clap for you? There he is. Come on, put your hands together for him. You recognize him very well. He's been on all your tables, and here he is today.
Ladies and gentlemen, तालियों में कोई कंजूसी न रखिएगा. It really matters for this event to be a success. We have loads of people who are coming together and doing lots of hard work. No sleeping, only working for next 1 week. So please, तालियों में कोई कमी मत रखना. Thank you.
Okay, it's time for us to also welcome the presence of the Organizing Committee Deputy Director for the Technical Department, Mr. Sanjay Belurkar. So please stand up for the clap for you. There he is.
We would like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Dattaram Pinde, Organizing Committee and Deputy Director of Print Media. Thank you, sir.
Another one of our stalwarts of the Organizing Committee, he happens to be the Deputy Director for the Treasury Department. We're going to say hello and welcome Mr. Balakrishna V. I think he's not around right here. I was inviting Mr. Balakrishna V to be around, sir. Please come and be seated with the band of extraordinary gentlemen. There he is, Mr. Balakrishna V, the Organizing Committee Deputy Director, Treasury. Welcome, sir.
Let me have the honors of welcoming the President of Taluka Chess Association, Satari, Mr. Subhash Chandra Gawas.
There he is, Mr. Subhash Chandra Gawas. Good evening, sir. Nice to have you here too. Well, he's the man who's taking the pivotal front from Sapari, the entire Taluka. And usually it is when they say ladies first. This charming young princess, she happens to have a salutation of a doctor in front of her. She is the Organizing Company Deputy Director for Accommodation. You are going to put your hands together. Come on, roll of applause for Dr. Rupa Belurkar. There she is. And now that all of our dignitaries have settled down, we are going to go to the next part of the program. And that happens to be artistic yoga as a performance that we're going to give you live and exclusive on this very red carpet stage. Today
Today is International Yoga Day, and yoga and chess originated in India. Artistic yoga is a presentation of various difficult asanas with beautiful movements or a dance performed
absolutely immaculate it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know, I call this performance a boneless performance. You know, they probably look like they have no bones in their body, and that's exactly what they have been doing. We should try this at home. Usually they say don't try it at home, and that's exactly what artistic yoga is all about. Vanitha?
All right, we have these two beautiful girls. Of course, what they have done is we need a lot of time to learn this from them, but they have a couple of minutes to share with us as to one particular exercise that they have in mind, and that's inhaling, exhaling. Are you going to show them? Brahmari. Okay, so she calls it the Brahmari.
It's Brahmari Pranayama. That's what you call it.
Okay, so everyone, please be tuned as she's going to be showing the demo, and we want everybody sitting out there to do it along.
You know, before they start, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you that yoga and chess, both of them originated in India. What a synchronization, an amalgamation, and there it is for your eyes only, live and exclusive. So, what they're going to do for us is a demonstration for all of us to do it together. So, may I ask everybody to please stand up. Today being Yoga Day internationally, and of course, our wonderful Prime Minister Narendra Modi has exercises all across the country. You might have had this in the morning, we're going to do it again. Okay, so this beautiful display of artistic yoga will help us in maintaining a beautiful physique. And now all of us will practice this breathing technique, especially for those who play chess. It opens up the mind. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So I want everybody to stand and inhale and take a deep breath in, everybody. Let's do it together. Close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes. And take a deep breath in. Breathe it for a long time and as much as you can hold. Let's do it. Hold on. And once you're exhaling, I want you to make the sound of a humming bee. You know, a bee, then you get a honey bee. When I say, go out, exhale and say, All right, let's inhale one more time. Let's inhale. And when you're throwing the air out, that's the time you can make that sound, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Let's make the sound like they're making it through the air out. Everybody, let me hear you. Stop. Now take a deep breath in again. Let's go. Take a deep breath. Harder. Pull it in. Hold on. You see what happens to the brain cells? They're absolutely opening. Your Alzheimer's is reducing. It's going away. Dementia out of place. Go out. Throw it out. As much as you can. Now take a deep breath again in. Hold on, hold on. Let me see how big your lungs are in holding that. That's what yoga teaches us.
And for all of you, those who feel yoga, I'm saying, no, at least you can begin with this. Can we have everybody seated down, please?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much. Let's go to the next part of the program that we have after this majestic artistic yoga performance and the demonstration. We'd now like to show you something about deja vu and a trivia of the chess tournament that has been in occurrence for so far. Let's all look towards the screen over there to have this video clipping, which is going to be shown to you.
प्राइस स्ट्रक्चर सबसे पहले अच्छा रहता है इधर। अरेंजमेंट के बारे में तो कोई डाउट्स नहीं है उसमें। मतलब टोटली उन्होंने प्रोवाइड किया है, लॉजिंग, बोर्डिंग और मतलब टूर्नामेंट के लिए वेन्यू भी अच्छा है।
There was a lot of positive vibes generated. You can feel it actually, and the way the parents have got together and that generated this kind of an environment. So it feels like a celebration out here. So whenever you feel like that, you're bound to return.
Goa GM Open is like best B category tournament in India. Like they provide us food, traveling facilities, and like everything they provide us.
Goa made me come back, and also the way the tournament is organized. The quality of organizing is quite high here, and I enjoy playing here. In most of the tournaments, they don't see the comfort of the players, but we get to play comfortably here.
And one thing I really need to mention is this particular initiative, this Save Paper initiative, took me by surprise. And I really loved it because as an organizer, I myself, whenever we have around 1,000 participants, I see about 700 to 800 certificates going wasted. And this initiative was really good.
So we've had so far the second edition. What strikes you first when you think of Goa and the international chess tournament that's held over here? What strikes you? How many of you have come to Goa for the first time? Wonderful. All right, so we have maintained the international standards, and thanks to our big boss, Mr. Nilesh Cabral, our Honorable Prime Minister for Goa. He is the man who has put everything into place, streamlining it with standard operating procedures. And today is what we get. When you look at these little badges that you have that you're wearing, you see that you have something called a barcoding that is there. So these are international standards that are maintained for us to have a drive to understand the technicality, to make sure that everybody is synchronized and organized.
Then of course, Desmond, if you have noticed, the trophy is kept here, tempting, so tempting. Since it's an international standard tournament, definitely the trophies are made in India, but if you check out the way they are being made and the finishing and the work done on it is really, really fab to the international standards.
Absolutely fabulous indeed. What we look at as individuals, players from the world, whether you belong to chess or any other fraternity of sport, we need to have facilities, we need to have respect, we need to have people take care of us. And that's exactly what we have maintained to very high standards. Whether it has got to do with your traveling, your accommodation, your food, your transportation, breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything has been taken care of for all the players. So we have ensured that we have given you a lot of respect, and definitely we want to go even better and even better and even better for all the coming years. So if you look at it vis-a-vis with all the other tournaments that are held, we might not have these facilities, and that's a great initiative. I really think that we need to give the Goa Chess Association a big, big thunderous round of applause for that.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please put those hands together for these wonderful teams and making your tournament a grand success.
In fact, Vinitha, we've had a lot of testimonials. You might have watched it on the videos that we had. The players have themselves come up to us and asked them to shoot a video stating that they have been so very happy, so very well taken care of. And that's exactly what we always want to dream of, and here it is a reality.
Yeah, but not only that, Desmond, I heard some of them saying, ठीक है मेरा बेटा नहीं जीता तो क्या हुआ? कम से कम मैं गोवा आया, free रहा, free खाया और जा रहा हूँ. So I guess that really means a lot, and definitely a great gesture by the team.
Wonderful. And now, whilst they are so relaxed, we'll go ahead with the presentation ceremony for the awards. Okay, so many of them have won it already. Congratulations to everybody. And for that reason, we'd like to have the dignitaries to be welcomed on stage. Vinitha, would you do the honors?
Yes, please. Can I request Mr. Vishwas Pilankar, Treasurer GCA, to join me in welcoming the Honorable Power Minister, President
come up on stage, sir. We also want to have Dr. Datta Bhatt, Deputy Director Ayush, Mr. Sanjay Bhandari, Corporate Head, Nestle Goa, Mr. Kishore Bhandekar, Tournament Director and Treasurer AICF, and Secretary for the GCA to come up on stage. Mr. Goa Kumar, Chief Arbiter, I'd like to have you on stage too, sir. Please come join us. Mr. Ashish Keni, Vice President of the Goa Chess Association. Mr. Vishwas Pulankar is already here with us. So Mr. Satyawan Halmarkar, Joint Secretary for GCA. Can we have you come up on stage too?
Mr. Arvind Mahamud, Deputy Director, Arbiter. Please can you join us on stage? Mr. Sanjay Belurkar, Organizing Committee, Director Technicals. Sir, please do the honors. Mr. Dattaram Pillai, Organizing Committee, Deputy Director, Print Media. Mr. Balakrishna V, Organizing Committee, Deputy Director, Treasury. Mr. Subhash Chandra Gavas, President, Sateri Taluka Chess Association. And Dr. Rupa Belurkar, Organizing Committee, Director, Accommodation.
Wow, just look at this. Well, all the stalwarts of the fraternity of chess are here with us. And the world is watching because the media today is so powerful. Mr. Cabral, this is the initiative that you have taken. Your baby finally has come to
Alright, I have one quick question going to whoever comes to me first. Can you tell me who is the chief arbiter of this tournament? Tell me the name of the chief arbiter of this tournament. Alright, he has already answered. It is Mr. Gopakumar. So come quickly and take the prize from him.
Alright, he gets a prize from the chief arbiter himself. Wow, what a laurel indeed.
Thank you, sir. And congratulations, kids.
Vanita, this gentleman from Goa makes us very proud. He teaches everybody how to analyze their finances. Of course, he has made waves of furore all across India as being the treasurer for the All India Chess Federation, and of course, a beloved honorary secretary for the Goa Chess Association, and he happens to be the entire tournament director. Ladies and gentlemen, let us have a welcome note from the gentleman himself, Mr. Kishore Bhandekar. So please come up
And
to
one
stage.
thing you missed, the one with the killer smile.
Good evening, sir.
All yours.
Good evening, all of you. Our President of Goa Chess Association, Honorable Power Minister, Bab Nilesh Cabral, the brainchild of this whole tournament, is his dream. We got other guests, Bab Bhandari from Nestle Corporate Head, Dr. Bhatt is the Deputy Director of Ayush. He was kind enough to spare this hall for us as being a yoga day, which this hall was pre-booked by them. And we could continue for today's rounds. My other guests, my other colleagues, Atul Kumar, he is coming from Jammu, who has made a record of training 50,000 chess players in Jammu, Kashmir. You know the area, how it is, we are scared to go, but this gentleman has made a record. My other colleagues, Bab Vishwas Pilankar, a big support for me for these financials for this tournament. My Vice President on Goa Chess Association, Bab Ashish Keni, Bab Sanjay Belurkar, who is the architect of all this tournament, designing and since beginning day one, the day we said go. He was the person along with me, his wife, Rupa Belurkar, Dr. Rupa Belurkar, is a professor, but she took a time for this tournament, nearly 1 month, to arrange for the accommodation which are being given to all these guests coming from all over India, 26 states and countries, you know. And my main person who kept the record of who all are playing in this tournament, since the day we announced this tournament, Arvind Maman is the arbiter of this tournament, deputy arbiter, and the chief arbiter of this tournament, Gopa Kumar, who saw this whole event, was very smooth, and my other colleagues, Subhash Chandra Gawas is the president of Sattari Taluka, also on the committee of Goa Chess Association. I think, and my Satyavan Armalkar is the joint secretary of Goa Chess Association, who has kept this place neat and clean from the day one. I am very thankful to him. He is a director of sports education in Jatiya College, but he also could take a leave for all of you. All are highly placed people here working for this cause of chess in Goa. And I think I covered Abab Pinge, Dattaram Pinge. All these posters and all you see certificate designs, printing, deputy director printing, Dattaram Pinge is also working in a government department, government is official. He also took out the name. These are my friends who are on the dais, but there are the guests who are sitting there because we got 3 functions coming one after one. We are accommodating everybody because without them, this whole event would not have been possible for me, and they named me as a tournament director. I didn't know what it was, but they were working and I was just sitting there and things were moving. Thanks. We are all here and I'll not take much of your time. The participants who are going away today and the participants who are, some of them are continuing for C category. I wish them happy journey, take a sweet memories from Goa. We tried our best. I leave it to our president to explain to you in his speech. Thank you so much, making it a great success, and I wish you will see you in the next edition as and when we announce. Thank you so much.
Well, what a fabulous introduction by Mr. Pandekar, and educating us on all the degrees on stage. Also, I've understood that we also have a professor with us here, so that's brilliant. All right, so after Kishore Pandekar has gone back again to the comfort of his seating, we'd like to now invite
the tournament report, the chief arbiter, Mr. Gopa Kumar. So please come and do the honors for us.
Distinguished guests on the dais, off the dais, dear parents, players. It's my proud privilege as the chief arbiter to present the tournament report. A total number of 458 players, which include 403 international rated players from USA, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Uzbekistan, and 26 states of India participated in the event, which spread over 4 days with a time control of 60 minutes with 30-second increment. The total prize fund was 16 lakh. The tournament was played under this system with 10 rounds and had Panda Samit of Nepal as top seed. With round 1 starting on time, players went to their business mode from the tournament itself. The tournament progressed with lot of twists and turns and provided much excitement till the end. Karthik Gopal of Andhra Pradesh defeated Karthikeyan J of Tamil Nadu in the final round to clinch the title by scoring 9 points, while Sharanya Y of Tamil Nadu finished as first runner-up with 8.5 points. Before I signing off from the B category event, I thank all the players and parents and the organizing committee for their wonderful support for making this category a grand success, and I'm hoping those who are staying back for the same. We'll have more entertainment, more exciting battles from tomorrow. And I am definitely sure that those who are played in this event is coming back for the next event with more players and more friends. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Goa Kumar, for the lovely report that you have given to us this beautiful evening.
Could I now call upon our guest speaker, Deputy Director, Ministry of Ayush, Dr. Datta Bhatt, to serve. Please mention a few words.
Well, from the Ministry of Ayush, the Deputy Director, Dr. Datta Bhatt, is going to address us.
Good evening, everybody. The President of the Goa Chess Association, Shri Nilesh Kabra sir, other dignitaries on the dais, invitees, players, well-wishers, press friends. Today, all over the world, we are celebrating 5th International Day of Yoga. Our Honorable Minister, Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, in 2014 has given a height to the International Yoga, and while we are in the state of Goa, India, and all over the world, we are celebrating this International Day of Yoga. You are all aware of this yoga by means of literatures, newspapers, demonstrations, lectures, talks, from the internet, everything. Everybody are now aware of the yoga. Yoga means it's an ancient practice. You feel that yoga means something difficult or something religious, something ancient or related to spiritual. It is not like that. Yoga word, in English we are told that union of the body and mind. We have to unite our body to the mind. If you say or if you think, mind is very much important. Everything is controlled by mind. Even nowadays, even psychosomatic disorders are more. You think more, you take stress more, you got depressions, you got bodily pains, you got physical elimination. All these mental symptoms are elaborated or you can see on the physical symptoms. I don't want to go in details, but yoga is practicing from the ancient time. You feel that or assume that the yoga should be practiced by some yogis, some purushas, or some tyagis, or somebody doing on the spiritual level. It is not like that. Yoga can be practiced by everybody. There are different types of yogas. Different types of modifications taken place. In examples, there is Bhakti Yoga is there, Hatha Yoga is there, Karma Yoga is there, Raja Yoga is there. There are so many types of yogas. However, we take stress on the Raja Yoga. In that, we give the more stress on the Ashtanga Yoga. So, however, there are so much yoga organizations. You might know Patanjali Yoga, then Art of Living, then Ramakrishna Mission, Vedavyas Mission, Sri Narendra Vyas Mission. There are so many institutions are giving the different opinions, demonstrations and teaching the yogas. However, nowadays, yoga is not simple somebody doing by nature or human being. Now there are graduations there, MD has there, so many discoveries are taken place there. By yoga, you can find the changes in the body, you can changes in the mind, and you can have better feeling. It is not only promotion, not prevention, also cure of nega. But we do not take the most part of the cure in the yoga. We take more essence of the yoga for the prevention. Now the concept of the health. previously was like that. Physical, mental, social well-being of the a human being is called total health. Now concept of the health is total change. Health is physical, mental, social and spiritual well-being of the health of human being is a health. I have told that we have to relate or unite with the body and mind. How to do it? There are so many ways. Bhakti Yoga is there, Karma Yoga is there, Hatha Yoga. You have to make very much have something demand for that and you want to success in that. It's Hatha Yoga. But how to make it? By yoga, there are so many techniques are there. By that way, you can body will be related to the mind. You got mind is very much tense. Mind is very much filled with all the thinkings. So that it changes on taking changes on the human bodies. And you got different types of symptoms. You can have sufferings and diseases. So, if you relate, it has been proven science, if you relate or unite the body with the mind, that you are refraining from, you are remaining away from all types of diseases. Most of the diseases can be cured. Most diseases can be prevented by this yoga. I don't want to go in detail. This today is a life very stressful, strains on the mind, everything hurry, worry and curry. Every spot, every minute, you got too much tensions. Human mind is very much crowded of the crowd. So to get refrain from this, to get away from this, to be well-being, the yoga is the best thing. Yoga is ancient from the state India. Now it is abroad and so many states, like 127 states have accepted that yoga is very much beneficial for the human beings. Now, yoga is not only physical exercise. You think that yoga is a physical exercise. It is not it is only exercise. It is not an exercise. It is an exercise. It makes the body flexible. It makes the muscles, stones flexible. You relax the body. It is relaxable and without stressless exercise is the yoga. There are different of the yoga. It is not that you make the exercises. There are different standing asanas. You make a stand, relax your body is one of the asanas. Then you standing position, you get some asanas exercises. In sitting position, exercises. In on the stomach, there are so many things. But it's not like that. There are some niyamas. Yama, there are Ashtanga Yoga, Yama, Niyama, Ahara, Pratyahara, Pranayam, then Dhyan, Sadhana, Samadhi. These are the various stages of yoga. So, doing exercise not if you are very much good, your behavior is very good, you accept everybody, you do not have an ayusa, we call it like that. It is also exercise. It is also yoga. Nowadays, you got more disease, so-called lifestyle diseases. Previously, there is communicable diseases very much. Now there is communicable diseases are not there, non-communicable diseases without any contagious viruses, bacteria like that. But because of stress, mind disease, what we call lifestyle changes, and we got diseases, so-called heart attacks, paralysis, then brain hemorrhage, diabetes mellitus. All these are, what is the cause of this? It's a mental stress is very much controlled. If you avoid this understanding, you have to yoga. I do not go in detail. I am very much proud to be a part of this international open game chess competition, and I was very happy for that. Thank you very much for patience listening.
Thank you, Dr. Datta. Well, the Director for the Ministry of Ayush here with us this lovely evening. We're going to run and skip on straight away because our dear President happens to be having an appointment. He has to go elsewhere because at his level of being a minister, you can understand that. So right from Dr. Datta, but we've got the words from the man who understands his people, our chief guest, a man who's got a vision of the future, and of course, the President of the GCA. Please put your hands together for our Power Minister this evening, Mr. Nilesh Chandra.
A very good evening to all of you who are here for the prize distribution ceremony of the B category. Well, first of all, I would like to thank all the participants who have come from within India, outside India, and my home state, Goa. Well, for today's function, for the PD function, as we normally call it, we have with us Dr. Datta Bhatt, Deputy Director of Ayush. We have Mr. Sanjay Bhandari, who is the corporate head of Nestle in Goa. My own GCA Secretary and Tournament Director and Treasurer of AICF, Shri Kishore Bandekar. Chief Arbiter, Shri Gopa Verma. My treasurer who has been helping me around in getting this tournament organized, and whatever you saw in these last 4 days and what some of you will see for the next 4 days. Shri Vishwas Pirankar, Joint Secretaries, Shri Satyavan Alvarkar, Deputy Director, Arbitrator Arvind Mamalji, Mr. Sanjay Berulkar, who has been all the time doing what is required, the job responsibility given to him. He has taken in the right direction. He is organizing committee, Deputy Director, Technical, Mr. Dattaram Pinghe, who is organizing committee of print media. Mr. Balkrishna V, Deputy Director, Treasurer, I was asking where he is. Anyhow, Subhash Chandra Gawas and Dr. Rupa Berulkar, who is Deputy Director, Examination. Well, first of all, I would like to thank you all and my entire team, the sponsors, and here who are who are part of the organizing committee. Well, everybody has his role in this particular organization. We have all done what we could do, and I hope that you enjoyed the last 4 days of playing wonderful chess. Chess is a game of brilliance, and who is good, who is bright, we say he deserves to win this tournament. But who has not won in this tournament, will see the next tournament, who has to perform better, and he has to win even more better. Fortunately today, we had, for the B category, this year we had almost 458 participants, whereas last year we had around 436. It shows that we are all eager, and I am fortunate enough, as a politician of Goa, as the Minister of the government, that we had almost 77 players in this 458 players from Goa. It shows that whatever we are dreaming at GCA, that to take the Goan players to a higher level, to take Goan players on the performance of the national and international chess, is paying it. I, once again, on this yoga day, as rightly pointed out, I compare both of them, that the mind and the body, the mind is what we did with the chess, and the body is today we are celebrating the International Yoga Day, and we are all here to see that we all grow. I hope the accommodation for the outstation players, the food, the transport arrangement was good. If you have any suggestions of improving, because we intend to continue this event every year, and if you have any suggestions on what we could have done better or what we could do better and what is missing here, we and I, all of us here, the members, are open to ideas and suggestions. We are also promise you that next time we'll do online registration payment facilities, where as well as we have something for the working class or the student community segment who will be participating all over nationally or internationally, and especially my Goan youth. Today, we have taken this level of sport, of chess, to a different level. From last year's prize money, this year we have increased it more than 20%. And we intend to take this particular tournament in the year, next year when we are going to have it. Because the dates have not come from Orissa, Mumbai, but we intend to keep it in this month. So I am requesting all of you to keep yourself for these 4 days or 8 days free, so that we can have you participate again and again to see that your points increase and you get something in Goa to participate, not only participate, but it's a holiday atmosphere where you can also share the tourism facilities all over Goa. Today, again, I will not take much of your time. We have these wonderful trophies which each one of you who deservedly win in different categories will be getting. But let us all say that we are all going to come next year to be part of this tournament. And with your support, we intend to take this tournament into a different level so that, as I was being told by my vice president, I don't see him here, he must have gone for her, vice president of All India Chess Federation, that Goa has attained some distinction in the Indian sport, that we are creating this tournament as one of India's best tournament. And I think the entire GCA is going to dream to have it as the world's best tournament in the years to come. Once again, I thank each and every one present for this tournament as part of players, entire team to my left, to my right, to my front, to my back, who has helped me organize this tournament. Their participation and their involvement from the start to the organizing, to the tournament, even the next 4 days as we go ahead I think we cannot recognize each and everybody's presence. But we all share a good relation, and with this relation, we'll have you next year once again. Thank you. God bless you all. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. And I request the winners, if you know that you are in the winning list, please make sure you're going to be ready to hop up when your name is announced, so we don't have any further delay.
Hello.
Let me now call upon the Treasurer, Goa Chess Association, Mr. Vishwas Pilankar, to give the words of gratitude.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, sir. On behalf of organizing committee and Goa Chess Association, I thank today's chief guest, our president and Honorable Power Minister of Government of Goa, Mr. Nilesh Kabral, for extending his fruitful support to conduct this tournament, not national level, but at international level, and bringing the name of our tiny state, Goa, at international level. Thank you very much, sir. Also, I would like to thank him because last year during our first edition, the prize money was 34 lakh rupees. Now for the second edition, it was increased tremendously to 53 lakhs rupees. That is only because of our support given by our President, Mr. Nilesh Kabral. Thank you very much, sir. I also would like to thank Dr. Bhatt for his fruitful and useful notes on yoga, on this yoga day. And not only that, sparing a hall, replacing this hall to some other location, because annually Goa is to hold yoga day on this stadium, on this day. But because of this our tournament, the venue was changed to some other hall. It is only because of Dr. Bhatt. Thank you very much, sir. I also would like to thank Sri Bhandare of Nestle Company for supporting us continuously second year, and with the hope that the sponsorship will be increased in the next edition. Thank you very much, sir. Last but not the least, I would like to thanks all the players who participated in this tournament from all over the India and made the tournament very successful. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, finally, we got this lovely words of wisdom coming in. That was the last of our speeches that we had. Words of gratitude coming from Mr. Vishwas Pilankar. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us, without much further ado, to call upon all the prize recipients, the first place winners, to come up on stage. Parents, may I request everyone, please don't click photographs. We will have digital high-definition pictures which will be put on the internet. We've got a page, a blog, where you can collect those pictures from there. All right, those photographs. And all the first place winners, you're going to be, after you collect your prize, we'd like you to stand behind the digging crease, right there, so we have a group photograph together. Vanitha, you're going to name the recipients.
All right, here's the moment, and here's the hard work you're getting paid for. This is the age category prizes for the Goan players. First prize, rupees 4,000 and the trophy. The first one, best under 7 Goan Open, Mr. Sairaj Magwekar. Could I request Mr. Sanjay Bilurkar and Mrs. Rupa Bilurkar to do the honors?
Please come this side. There he is, under 7 category, first place, ladies and gentlemen. You know, what a proud moment for parents. I said, don't click photographs, but it doesn't matter. It's a heartthrob.
Under 7 Goan female, Shriyashi Suraj Falundesai. Mrs. Rupa as well, to please come and join us to give away the prizes. And best under 9 Goan Open, Angel Vedant. Vedant Amle, sorry. Vedant I request Mr. and Mrs. Belurkar to please give away the prizes. Under 9 Goan female, Jenica Sequeira.
So finally, we have
Quickly running fast.
of the opposite gender, little Brit Selena. There it is, under 9.
Under 11 Open Goan category, Joy Kakorkar. Under 11 female Goan player, Savoykar Netra.
Oh, these adorable darlings, Vanitha. Just look at them. So young, but so brainy.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Belurkar. Can I now request Mr. Subhash Chandra Rawat and Mr. Balakrishna to join me in giving away the prizes to the little ones. This one is best under 13 Goan Open, Pradeep Mandar Lal. And under 15 Goan female is Tanvi Harkonkar. Thank you, Mr. Chandragavas and Mr. Balakrishna for the honors. Let me now move on to the next age category.
All right, we'd like to have a photograph,
And before we
a
move
group
on to the
photograph
next
with all the
category,
children and our dignitaries. Can you please come this side? Yes, everyone. Come, little darlings, come. Right in the middle.
Desmond, did you notice some of them are finding the trophy so heavy? So perhaps the trophy is heavier than them.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, from the beautiful state of Goa, all our winners here today, please put your hands together for them.
Brains in making.
Super, congratulations to you. You can now leave from that side. And I would like to go on to the next spot.
Could I now request Mr. Satyavan Harmalkar and Mr. Atul Kumar to please join me in giving away the prizes to the next age category. That's first prize for rupees 5,000 and the trophy in the open category. Best under 7 open, Siddhant Bharti.
All right, Mr. Arun Kumar and Mr. Satyavan Harmalkar are right here giving away the prizes.
Mr. Siddhant Bharti. Under 7 girl, Diya Digambar Sawant. Under 9, Ethan Vaz. Under 9 female, Siaj Gunesh Desai. Under 11 open, Nirnay Kari. Under 11 female, Rajantya Datta. Under 13 open, Adireddy Arjun. Under 13 female, Ritika Malik. Under 15 open, Aditya Varun Rampal. Under 15 female, Bhagyashree Patil. I request all of you to join. Keep standing because you need to take a group photograph.
All right, we'd like to have all the children come up, stand in front of the dignitaries, so we have a photograph. Please come this side. Come this side, excuse me. Come. All right, a majestic panoramic view with all the dignitaries and the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for them. Can we have the smoke screen not come on, please? Don't put the smoke screen on. It'll spoil the pictures.
Congratulations to the winners and thanks to the team. Can I now request Mr. Vipnesh Bharadwaj and Mr. Vishwash Pilankar to join me to give away the awards for the next category. This one is Best Below 1,100. Category prize is first place rupees 6,000. Mr. Bharadwaj? I'm waiting for you, sir. So best below 1,100 and the first one, Harshad Srinath Hagawani. Harshad? Okay, I can see him coming. Meanwhile, I'll go for the next one. Siaru Ra Nagwekar. Sai Rudra Nagwekar. I'm sorry. Ishrut. Parek Vishnu. Winners, I request you to please make it quick because the list is huge and we got to finish it in the time frame. Mrityunjay Mahadevan. Best Female, Velanuka Sharayu. I think I see you second time. And the best veteran, Sailesh Rao.
front, please. Please come in front. One more is there? Okay. Little.
Best waiting, Sailesh Rawal.
Sailesh Rawal, if you're around.
Thank you, sir, for helping us giving away the prizes. And congratulations to the winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you one more time to please put your hands together for all the winners that we have on stage over here.
Alright, let me now move on to the main prize list. Can I now request Mr. Gopal Kumar, the Chief Arbiter, to join me in giving away the prizes? I will just make a mention that the person has already left. The 12th place for the prize money of 22,500, Dave Kantilal. That's for the 12th place, but I believe it's already been left. For the 11th place, for the prize money of rupees 26,000, it's Vijay Kumar. Chakraborty.
Let's invite Kaustubh Chakraborty on stage. 10th place, rupees 30,000 is what he's going to take. Well, I believe that Kaustubh is not around, so we'll have to forfeit that one and go to the next category.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Can I now request Mr. Bandekar to please join me in giving away the next set of prizes? The 9th place for rupees 40,000 is Gajanan Vijay Jagde. For the 9th place. For the 8th place for rupees 50,000, we have Suraj M.R. Thank you, Mr. Bandekar, and congratulations to the winners. Would I now request thank you, sir. Could I now request Mr. Bhandari to join me in giving away the next set of prizes? For the 7th place, for rupees 70,000, we have Uma Maheshwaran P.
Well, those who are the second prize winners and so on, please stay back. We're going to give it to you in the second round. Some of our dignitaries have to leave because they've got some urgent commitments to fulfill. So they will be leaving, and so that's the reason why we're giving the first place winners, the recipients, the prizes.
All right, as I mentioned, the 7th place for rupees 70,000, Uma Maheshwaran P.
All right, we go on
And
the
the
next
next
one.
one for rupees 80,000, Sanchit Anand.
Calling upon Sanchit Anand, wherever you are. Sanchit, you're at 7th place.
Come on, quickly for your prize money of 80,000.
Wow, that's a whooping amount of 80,000 rupees. All right,
Thank you, sir.
now that we're going to go ahead with the next one, 6th place.
Thank you, Mr. Vendari. Can I now request Dr. Datta Bhatt to join me in giving away the next 2 set of prizes for 5th place. 6th place, it hasn't come. I believe he must have already left. We'll deliver the prize to his account.
Once again, Sanchit Anand, if you're around anyway, you can come and take your prize.
Whereas I have Dr. Datta for the 5th place for rupees 1 lakh, Pawar Harshit.
Harshit Pawar gets rupees 1 lakh. And the prize given away from the Deputy Director for the Ministry of Ayush, Dr. Datta Bhatt.
And for the 4th place for rupees 1,15,000 is Selva Murugaran.
Selva Murugan gets his name onto the Hall of Fame with 1,50,000 rupees at 4th place.
Thank you, Doctor. Could I now call upon the Honorable Power Minister, President GCA Goa State, Mr. Nilesh Kabral, to do the honors while helping me giving away the prize for the next set of the list of prizes. For the 3rd place of the prize money of 1,25,000, we have Karthikeyan J.
Karthikeyan wins 1,25,000 from our super boss, Mr. Nilesh Kabral here. And he is at 3rd place. Who's coming at 2nd? Vinita's going to tell us.
And it's for the prize money of 1,50,000. It's Sarai Nanda. Why?
There it is, 1,50,000, and it's going up. Well, she gave us some beautiful testimonials on our video here today. Saraya, you gotta stay back for a photo.
With no conjussy at all, put those hands together. Let it hear us loud for the 1st place. For rupees 2 lakhs, we have Karthik Gopal G.
Karthik Gopal G, 2 lakhs, please. 1st place.
Can we have a group photo for the 1st, 2nd and 3rd, please? All of you. And the rest of you as well, please join us. Hey Desmond, I play badminton. Which sport do you play? Tell me. I play badminton. What do you play?
I've been a football and a volleyball and a hockey player.
I think we should leave everything and we should start playing chess. Look at the amount, man.
Yes, big amounts of money in chess. After lawn tennis and cricket, I think that chess is the highest paid sport. Thanks to Mr. Nilesh Kabral for getting in such sponsored prizes. Yes.
Thank you to the team. And once again, congratulations to the winners.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'd now like to thank our dignitaries, Mr. Nilesh Kabral, Dr. Datta Bhatt, and Mr. Sanjay Bhandari. They have to leave for some commitments, so we're going to thank them for being with us this lovely evening. Sirs, please drive safely wherever you're going, and we'll see you soon. We'll meet them on the day of the finals, on the 25th, when we have another one of our leaders of Goa, the Honorable Chief Minister,
So before you leave,
Dr. Sawant, who's going to join us.
So before you leave, I want you to give away one prize. And it goes to the lady, any lady wearing the chess colors, that is black and white. It could be the bottom black, the top white, the top, anything. You should be wearing black and white. Whoever is wearing black and white, please come forward.
All right, there she is, coming in black and white. Come on. You can come up from this side also if you'd like to. Come. Wow. Is this going to be a free trip to Switzerland and back, courtesy of Mr. Nilesh Cabral? I don't know whether he's going to get that prize, but definitely there's one for him. A nice hamper. Congratulations.
It's for Mama.
All right, Mama and daughter both together. Oh, she's not her daughter, she says.
Sorry, it was for a lady, not for a girl. Thank you, lady, and thank you, sir.
Well, as our dignitaries depart, we'd like to say thank you to Mr. Nilesh Cabral, the Honorable Prime Minister, the President of the GCA, and of course our chief guest this lovely evening.
So on that note, heading to the power, one last huge round of applause for the team.
Thank you, Mr. Sanjay Bhandari. Thank you, Dr. Datta Bhatt. You've been... All right, we've got more recipients that are going to receive the awards today. And we're going to read out their names, and they're going to come up on stage.
Let us continue, as Desmond said. So can I request once again Mr. and Mrs. Belurkar to join me in giving away the awards. Alright, so here I have Mr. Belurkar joining me to give away the prizes for the Demolisher bonus. Paul Chinappan, Bharat Bhushan, Aditya Muthukumar, Manish Kumar Singh, and Rahul Mahale.
You know, in chess, we have something called the demolishers. Especially when you have your opponents who are trying to fight and vie away for glory, they eradicate them, and that's why they've got the demolisher bonus. 5 players in all.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Belurkar. Could I now request Mr. Ashish Keni and Mr. Arvind Mahawal and Mr. Atul Kumar to please join me to give away the next set. The 40th place for rupees 7,000 goes to Ankit Sudasma. Ankit Sudasma, can you hear me? The 40th place for rupees 7,000. Ankit Sudasma.
Ankit Shudasva, are you round?
I'll move on to the 39th place for rupees 7,000 again, Satyagiri.
Calling it from Satyagiri. Satyagiri, if you are around. Or we can jump on to the next one.
For the 30th place for rupees 7,000, Sanjeevan Nayak.
Sanjeevan Nayak. He's not around. Oh, there he is. Okay, Sanjeevan is walking towards us.
th37th place for rupees 7,000, Chawan Namit.
Namit Chawan, the recipient for this award. Namit Chawan.
36th place for rupees 7,000, Sanjay Chabra.
36th place, Sanjay Chabra.
35th place, Pigle Shivraj.
Shivraj Pigle.
For the 34th place, we have Chiniram Pegu.
Cheniram Pegu. If you're around, Cheniram Pegu.
33rd place, Shrishta Reddy.
Shrishta Reddy. Shrishta Reddy, if you're around. Okay.
For the 32nd place, Mughawo Hawomi. For the 34th place, Sher Singh.
Mughawo Avomi, if you're around from the northeast states. Mughawo Avomi. And then we also got a 31st, Sher Singh. Sher Singh.
I thank Mr. Kenny and Mr. Mahmood to do the honors along with me. Can I now request Mr. Bhatt and Mr. Pilankar to please join us to give away the next set of prizes. For the 30th place, Kedkar Prasad.
Prasad
For the
Kedkar.
29th place, this is for rupees 8,000, is Ajay Virvani.
Ajay Virvani.
For the 28th place, Akshay Anand.
28th place, Akshay Anand.
For the 26th place, Rishabh Nishant. For the 25th place, Pradeep Tiwari.
Rishabh Nishant, Pradeep Tiwari.
For the 24th place, Srivastav Mithilesh Kumar. For the 27th, we have Verma Rahul.
Rahul Verma, 27th place. Rahul Verma.
For the 23rd place, Joy Laser MA. Okay, I'll just repeat the two more places we missed out. 26th place, we have Rishabh Nishant. For the 25th place, we have Pradeep Tiwari. For the 22nd place, we have Krishna Malay.
Malay Krishna, if you're around.
And for the 21st place, it is Shubham Shukla.
#21st place, Shubham Shukla.
Can we have a group photograph, please?
All right, can we have everyone come?
I thank Mr. Bhatt and
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Pinakar for joining me. Could I now request Mr. Bandekar again to join me to give you the next set of prizes? I thank Thanks to the team and once again congratulations to the winners. Could I now request Mr. Kishore Bandekar and Mr. Bhandari to join me to give you the next set of awards for the 20th place, Abdul Kedar. For the 20th place for rupees 10,000 is Abdul Kedar. For the 19th place is Shri Raj Bhosle. Players, you know your ranking. Please be ready. You know your name is going to be announced next. So please, let's make it quick. For the 18th place, Himanshu Mugil.
Himanshu Mugil.
For the 17th place, we have Sarsha Bakar. For the 16th place, we have Hire Pushkar.
Dairy Pushkar, that's the name.
Thanks to the team and congratulations to the winners. Can you join us with a group photograph? Can I now request Mr. Balakrishnan to join me to give you the next set? Okay, I think Mr. Balakrishnan is not there. Can I request Mr. Ashish Keni to join me to give you the next set of awards? And the 15th place for rupees 12,000 goes to Abhishek TN.
All right, calling upon Abhishek TM to come in, please. There he is. All right, so we're going to call the next name.
14th place, Bakshi Ruturaj.
Bakshi Ruturaj.
And to the 13th place, we have Muraduas Tripathi. Thank you. Thank you, sir, and congratulations to the winners. Thank you, sir.
All right, I'd like to make an announcement. The envelopes which you have, winners, there are no checks that are put in. You have to go to the room that you can see everybody over there through the glass, because we need to notify them that you're getting your check properly. You know, the GST implications are there, so it's very important for us to make sure we do that deliberately. We have done that. We cannot give it to you in the envelope, so please go after that and collect it from that room over there. 1, 2, 3, the third cabin that you can see. right, we're going to go on to the next category now. And the recipients would be as follows, as Vinita is going to narrate to us.
Could I request Mr. Vignesh and Mr. Pinge to join me to give away the prizes, please? Mr. Pinge and Mr. Vignesh is not around. Mr. Ashish, can you please join us again? To give away the prize for the second place of Rs 3,000 and the trophy, Owen Albuquerque, the best under 7 go and open. We're giving away the prizes for the second place and the third place. The first place we have already given. Under 7 go and female Tanisha Uday Naik Desai, second place. Best under 9 go and open Vaishnavi Vijay Parab. Under 9 go and female Tanaya De Silva. Best under 11 go and open is Suresh Gaonkar Naik. Under 7, third place, Shrisha Pednekar. Under 7, go and open. Second place was for Owen Albuquerque and the third place goes to Keegan Gonzalez.
Irvin Albuquerque and Keegan Gonzalez.
Best under 9 go and open Vaishnavi Vijay Parab, back the second prize, and the third prize goes to Dharmaditya Naik. Under 9 go and female. Second prize goes to Tanaya De Silva, I believe she has got it. And the third prize goes to Syed Maiza.
Tanaya De Silva, Maisa Syed, please come up to collect your prizes.
The best under 11 go and open. The second prize goes to Suyash Gankar Naik and the third prize goes to Edric Vaz.
Suyash Gankar Naik and Edric Vaz, I correct myself. Correct.
Best under 9 go and open. Third place to Dharmaditya Naik. Under 11 Goan Open, Suyash Gaonkar Naik, second place, and the third place is Edric Wars.
Suyash Gaonkar Naik, if you're around, Suyash Gaonkar Naik, he's there already. Okay, he's
Best under 13 Goan player, Utkarsh Ganpule gets the second prize, and the third prize goes to Ruben Kulato.
Utkarsh Ganpule, second prize, and Ruben Colasso.
Under 13 Goan female, second prize goes to Ashmita Rai, and third prize goes to Avni Hegde.
Second place, Ashmita Roy, and Avni Hegde, third place. All right, we'd like to make an announcement.
Under 11 Goan female, Surya Suraj Pedlekar, second prize, and third prize, Pushti Harshad Bhosle.
Yes, Shaurya Suraj Pedlekar.
Best under 13 Goan Open, Utkarsh Ganpule and Ruben Kaplo. I think they already got it. The best under 15 Goan Open, Ayush Shirodkar gets the second prize, and the third prize is Anvesh Bandekar.
Ayush Shirodkar, Anvesh Bandekar.
Under 15 Goan female, second prize goes to Sampada Raikar, and third prize is Sanvi Naik Gaonkar.
Calling upon Sampada Raikar and Sanvi Naik Gaonkar. Sanvi Naik Gaonkar.
Thank you, sir. Can you all stand for the group photograph, and congratulations to the winners.
Okay, children, look at the camera, everyone. Well, all of these certificates have been autographed by our Power Minister, and you see the world flags that are there depicting the 28 countries that are participating in the second International GM chess tournament.
Can I now? Thank you. you everyone. Can I request for the next set of awards, Mr. Subhash Chandra Gavas to join along with Mr. Atul Kumar, Jammu Kashmir. The best under 7 open, the second prize goes to Sukirtan Arun, and the third prize goes to Ethan Matthew Silvera. Under 7 goal, Ilya Silvera, that's the second prize, and the third prize goes to Jensina Sequeira. Sisters all. Leah Silvera and Jensia Sequeira, they're both sisters, I believe. Silvera and Sequeira, cousins. The best under 9 open, Jayvardhan Raj gets the second prize, while for the third prize we have Abhinav Raj.
Jayvardhan and Abhinav. Jayvardhan Abhinav. Both of you, Raj, that's the last name. Go for that. Go for it.
Under 9 female, Anaisha Pinkesh Nahar gets the second prize, and the third prize is Kirtika B. I think she should be in athletics now. Can we have a minute photograph? I'm still going on with the list, but the best under 11 open, Vilava Raghavesh gets the second prize, and Dakshin Arun bags the third prize. Under 11 female, Pragna HG, I think she has left, and Sajitha B.
Can I request the parents to please stand aside to take photographs? We've got an official photographer to click that.
Best under 13 open, second praise goes to Felix Mutheda, and the third praise goes to Yasak Spacey. I gotta say his name also. Yasak Spacey?
Yasak Spacey.
Yasak Spacey.
These are very rare, uncommon names.
I like the way he says it to me, Yash.
Yes.
Under 13 female, Mahi Amit Doshi bags the second prize, and the third prize goes to Sai Mahanti A.
I'd really like to thank all the parents for giving them this tidal influences. From such a young age, they already have started winning trophies and certificates. Absolutely magnanimous. Really a big round of applause to all of you and your children. Super kids.
Best under 15 open, the second prize goes to Mahir AK, and are you ready to jump? And it is, the third prize goes to Sejal Sahil Sanjay. Sejal Sahil Sanjay.
Right, Sejal, you're around? Mihir is here with us. Sejal? Alright, she's not around, so we're going to skip on that number.
Under 15 female is Kunjal Chopdekar with the second prize, and the third prize goes to Yashashvi Gupta.
Gunjal Chopdekar and Yashasvi Gupta.
And with that, we finish the next set. So thank you to the team and congratulations to the winners. Can you please come together for the group photograph?
We'd like to have a lovely group photograph with all these starlets with us.
Can I now request Mr. Harmarkar to join me to give away the next two awards? Second place for rupees 6,000. Mr. Harmarkar, can I ask you to help me giving away the next ever prize? Second place rupees 6,000 and the third place. Best below 1,100. Second place goes to Anish Agwani and the third place goes to Charuta Shetty.
Anish Agwani? Anish, from that side. Alright, good. And third place we have
Charuta Shetty.
Charuta Shetty.
Best below 1,200. Second place goes to Vedant Mistry. And the third place goes to Jugan Sales Rodriguez. So that's Yogan Sales Rodriguez.
Right, Yogan. Is Yogan around?
Thank you, sir. For the next set of awards, can I request Mr. Velurkar to join me?
We'd like to have a...
And it goes to best below 1,400. Second place goes to Tanmay Srinath. And the third place goes to Sankalp Sundar. Best below 1,600. Second place goes to Vedant Nagarkatte and the third place goes to R. Sham. For the next set of awards, thank you, Mr. Vedlukar. For the next set, can I request Mr. Gopal to please come forward and give the next two awards. Best below 1,800, Mayank Sharma, Nand Kishore, second place, and the third place goes to Kartiyan Prashant. Best Goan, second place goes to Parth Salvi, and the third place goes to Sachin Gowde.
Parth and Sachin, please come up on stage.
Best weight range, second place goes to one second. Parth Salvi, the best goal. Second place. And the third place is Sachin Gowde.
Sachin Gowde, if you're around, please. Sachin Gowde. All right, we made an announcement for the veterans.
Thank you, Mr. Gopal. Can I now request Mr. Bhandari to please once again join me to give away the next prize. It goes to the best weight in Mr. Brajesh Kumar Upadhyay, second place.
Best veteran category, Rajesh Kumar Upadhyay.
And the third place goes to Rajendra Teli.
Rajendra Teli, third place. Rajendra Teli. No, not around, we're going to go ahead.
Okay, and the next. Best unrated, the second place goes to Bharat Bhushan, and the third place goes to Rahul Mahale.
Bharat Bhushan and Rahul Mahale, second and third place.
Thank you, Mr. Bhandari. Can I request Mr. Pilankar to give this next set of prize? It goes to the best female player, second place, RTG, and the third place is Manasa K.
Aarti and Manasa, if you run Aarti, Manasa. Well, both of them are not around.
The best under 11 player, third prize of rupees 3,000 goes to Dakshin Arun. Thank you, sir. A group photograph. Thank you to the team and congratulations to the winners.
All right, Vanita, I think we're going to get a little generous today. You know, I mean, everybody's earning so much of money everybody's winning prizes, trophies, certificates, and so on. So we put up a question to all those who remain here. We'll give it out to the parents, I think so. Vinita, one question to the parents. The children answer it easily.
This time I'm going to give it to any gentleman who tells me any 3 games beside chess that starts with C. Any 3 games, come quickly here first.
Gentlemen.
It goes to a gentleman, not to a boy and a girl, to a man.
Carom, cricket and canoeing.
Absolutely all yours, sir. Congratulations.
All right, you're going to get a photograph, Vinita. A nice photograph. Sir, please don't open it till you go home, okay? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've concluded with the presentation ceremony here for the trophies. We've got some more individual prizes. Okay, parents, we'll ask you a question from the football fraternity. Okay, so everybody knows about chess. Parents, for you, who are the 2 recipients, the winners of the ball d'or 10 times? That's 5 times amongst themselves. 2 of them have won it. 10 times they won it in succession, continuously. The ball d'or in football, who are the 2 players? Name them.
Come this side, I can see your hand.
Yes, any parent comes in first, you get it, the answer. Come on, parents, you watch cricket, you watch football, you watch lots of other sport.
Any mummy and daddy around who can answer this for us?
Yes. 2 times, 10 times they won it.
Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi.
Of course, of course. Well, the 2 best players of the world. There he is. Congratulations, so that's the right answer.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you from Forza Goa.
Can you tell me which country are they from? All right. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, let's go ahead. Now we come to the concluding part, the curtain raiser for this episode today. On the 21st day of June 2019 here at Dr. Shyama Mukherjee Prasad Stadium, she says she wants to give another prize.
Okay, I want to give this prize to the family that is sitting together who reaches to me first. Entire family, mommy, daddy and the child, the reason that you are here. You got to be here. Okay, so here we have a lovely family and probably the second souvenir to take back home. As I said, I play badminton and I have my mentor sitting there. So can you please come here and give away this prize to this family, Mrs. Sandeep Himle, Goa Badminton Association Secretary, giving away the prize to the family that stays together, wins together. Congratulations. Thank you, sir.
All right. Dakshin, Arun, I've got something of yours with me. You can take it from me. All right, I have another question. You're going to give a prize. This question goes out to who won the first edition of the first Goa International Open Grandmaster Chess Tournament? Who was the winner? Yes, he said it first. Idani Konya, from which country is he from? Yes, he's from Iran. Okay, so both of you get that. 2 prizes, there it is.
I think whatever questions I have asked, this little one came almost for all the answers, but he was not the first one, so he deserved this one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please stand up and rise together to respect our beautiful country, India, with the national anthem, Saudhan.
are signing off for now. See you with yet another brand new episode of Second Goa International Open category. Until then, play well, happy holidays, may the best one win. Thank you.
All right. All the volunteers that have worked very hard and toiled effortlessly, can I have everyone come up on stage for a photograph, please? All the gentlemen who have been arbiters of the chess